Africa should prioritize flights to fellow African cities rather than concentrating on flights to the West. Aviation giants on the continent are meeting to look at ways of increasing traffic between various African countries. It's quite a shame that it is so difficult to travel from one African capital to another African capital. In some cases, it's even easier, so to speak, after securing a visa to travel from Accra to London or from Abuja to JFK in New York City or Dallas Airport in Washington, D.C. And before we are able to realize Africa's vision of acting as a collective group so that there is intra-trade amongst African countries and there is free movement of people across African cities, the current African Free Trade Agreement that will soon see the light of day. There needs to be the free movement of people through flights to various cities. And if a continent is not united in sharing common expertise, common culture, common experiences, business acumen and all that, then it will be very difficult for Africa to reach the promised land. And so this meeting of aviation giants on the continent is coming at the right time. And why do we even have to continue mimicking the West? We are unique and idiosyncratic in our own right as a people. When the AU started, it started off as OAU, founded in 1963, many decades before the European Union. Why did we have to change from OAU to AU, African Union, to sound and look like the European Union? Don't we have confidence in ourselves? Don't we have confidence in our capabilities as a continent? So it is very important that we do things in our own unique way. Ethiopian Airlines should be able to travel to every corner of this continent with ease. Kenyan Airways should be able to travel to all the major cities on the continent. Ghana's own Africa World Airlines should be able to broaden its scope and reach and broaden its horizon and scope of operations to travel to many more African cities, because that is the only way a Gambian will know that he's a brother to a Zambian. An Angolan will know that he's a brother to a Libyan. And even with our Arab, friends, north of the Sahara, Libya, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, these countries should be very easy for flights from anywhere in Africa to go to. So therefore, it is important that we cherish what we have. Sometimes when your business does well, and you say you want to go international, going international is not limited to opening a franchise or a branch only in New York or London or Washington, D.C. or Paris. You can cross over from Nigeria and open a branch in a Beninois city, and your business is international. You can move from Accra and open a branch in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso, and your business would still be international. Flights to these African cities should be easy so that Africans can share expertise, we can share experiences they have, we can share our common culture, we can share our common destiny and fate as a continent. And I hope that your next flight from anywhere you are in Africa will not be the mainstream conventional knowledge that you only go international when you travel to a Western capital, but make your next flight be an African city. Thank you and see you soon. Bye-bye.